Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with a truffled potato mushroom gratin. Really amazing side dish for meats. And yes, I have a cold, so pardon the voice, but the show must go on. So to start this delicious potato gratin, I'm going to take some mushrooms. That is a lobster mushroom. All right, I don't know if you're going to be able to find that, but if you can, use it. It's got the color of kind of like a cooked lobster. Some people say it tastes like lobster, which is, just ridiculous. It tastes like a mushroom. So I'm going to slice up my mushrooms. It's probably 4 or 5 cups of mushrooms sliced. I'm going to take a saute pan on medium-high with olive oil and butter and a pinch of salt. And I'm going to cook those mushrooms for a long time. All right, I'm going to keep stirring those and cooking those probably for 15-20 minutes. I want them nicely browned, caramelized on the edges. That's going to be used in this delicious potato gratin. I have 5 russet potatoes. I'm going to use my Japanese vegetable slicer, also known as a mandolin. All right, and by the way, I actually found the little plastic guard. It's, saves wear and tear on the fingertips. So I sliced up my 5 potatoes very thin. Okay, so the potatoes are done, and here's the star of the show, sotto cenere, which is a semi-soft Italian cheese studded with truffles. Look at those. It smells amazing. I grated that up. All right, so our cheese is ready. I also have some fresh thyme, just a little bit. All right, I picked the leaves, so it's maybe a teaspoon. All right, in a casserole dish, 9 by 13, I'm going to spread the bottom with some garlic butter. Now, I had some leftover butter from a steak demo, so you can just use some regular butter and a crushed clove of garlic and spread it down there. Mine had a little parsley in it, no big thing. So butter the bottom, put in 1/3 of your potatoes. All right, 1/3 is the bottom layer. Salt, pepper, sprinkling of your thyme leaves, half your mushrooms. So we're going to have 3 layers of potatoes and 2 layers of filling. So half the mushrooms go in, save a little cheese for the top. But just about half the cheese gets sprinkled in. Save maybe, 3 or 4 tablespoons for the top. All right, so once our cheese goes in, we're going to put the next third of the potatoes down. And the process repeats. Salt and pepper, thyme leaves, the rest of our cheese except for a few tablespoons for the top. The rest of our mushrooms. I have a stray grating of cheese on the cutting board that's really bugging me. So let me put that in. And then the last layer of potato, the rest of your potatoes. So it's 1/3 of the potatoes on each layer, bottom, middle, top. All right, a little sprinkling of salt on that. Don't be afraid to salt and pepper this as you go because you don't want it bland. I'm going to pour in a cup of chicken stock, then 2 cups of cream. All right, regular heavy cream. And, I hear you already. Can I use, skim milk? No, you're making a truffle potato gratin. You can't use skim milk. All right, so the cream goes in. And then if you've been listening, you've saved 3 tablespoons of cheese. And you're going to throw that on top. And you can actually see pieces of truffle. This is such a great product. Right, that whole chunk of cheese was only like $9. And it has the flavor of probably, $4,000 worth of truffles. Really, really delicious. So I'm going to cover it very loosely with foil, which means I don't want the foil touching the potato. So kind of tent it a little bit. That goes in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. Then the foil comes off. And then another 15 or 20 minutes till the top looks deliciously browned and bubbly like that. All right, let it cool before serving, or you will totally burn your taste buds and ruin the experience of all that delicious cheese. But there you go. Amazing side dish. I served it with some steak. Go to any real cheese store that sells imported cheese, and you will find sotto cenere, or they will be able to find it for you, and then make this dish. Super delicious. Go to the site. All the ingredients are there. And as always, enjoy.